just a second.
We live.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum everyone. Salam. I'm here with brother A-Hamid. As I promised, sorry we're about 10-15 minutes late. You know, usual Asian timing.
Muslim timing.
Muslim timing, yeah.
Always late, very good. If you put your seatbelt on,
yeah, I'm just putting it on now, bro. So I'll leave the floor to you, bro. You don't need any introducing. The recent events, what's been happening, and everything like that. Let's see, Matt. Let's see, check the comments. We're gonna read that. Yeah, we're gonna read the comments out after when you said your piece. Can you see us? Yeah. Press play. Press play.
No.
Yeah, we are live. Let's see. Yeah, salam, bro. Wa alaikum salam. All the comments are coming in now.
Wa alaikum salam, Sawab. Wa alaikum salam, Nisar.
Can everyone hear us though? Yeah. Yes, they can because that's moving.
You can hear us, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Wa alaikum salam wa barakatuh. Sawab, Nisar. Ramadan Mubarak to all of you.
Yeah, Ramadan Mubarak to everyone.
To all the Muslims in this blessed month where we do lots of ibadat, we do lots of dua. May Allah accept it from all of us.
Ameen,
Inshallah ta'ala. So just wait for a few people to come on.
How many people online anyway?
About 6, 7, 8.
Not there. If you go down, press that. It says there 20. What? How many people?
2K. You sure it's the right one?
Subhanallah, yeah. Huh?
Is it the right one? You sure it's the right? Is that the right one?
Can you see you on it?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, it's not that one then. You're on the wrong video then, bro.
No, the other one. Yeah.
Can you hear us? I just heard that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
How many people there? You said
30.
All right. Okay. Yeah. Now just go into the live comments and leave that screen up.
Yeah.
And obviously we're going to be in a lot of traffic. There's a little bit of traffic, so we might as well.
Okay. Bismillah, walhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa wala. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to everyone, to the Muslims and to the non-Muslims who are watching. I hope you all well, inshallah. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, the reason why we're doing this Q&A is obviously my brother SYED, he asked me to kind of come on here to maybe clarify a few things that needs to be clarified. And wallahi, I was a bit reluctant to do this, and the reason for that being is because we're not in the month of Ramadan, and we're fasting. I'm tired, Sayyid's tired, we're both hungry, we're thirsty. Anyway, you know, inshallah, we thought maybe, because there's a lot of rumors going on social media, things are being said, enemies of Islam are, you know, doing their best of trying to stop the Dawa by attacking us. Me in particular, and so I thought maybe why not just clarify a few things that needs to be clarified. So the first thing that I would like to clarify is that few people, or many people I should say, from Tommy Robinson's side and even from the Shias have been circulating things saying that I was arrested, that I'm in prison at basically they say I'm in prison right now.
Yeah.
So I'm not in prison, first and foremost. Alhamdulillah, I'm a free man. I thought maybe I'd clarify, give a little background to what really happened. Obviously, as maybe people know or may not know, that 1-2 months ago, Tommy Robinson came down with his goons, hooligan thugs, caused a lot of trouble. One of them tried to attack us with a flagpole. You know, he basically ended up getting whipped himself with it, basically. You know, they made a hoo-ha about it. Kate Hopkins, Tommy Robinson, all these far-right lunatics. You know, they were sharing stuff. You know, doing their best to arrest me, to get me arrested. Yeah, and there was a lot of complaints. The police were getting complaints left, right, centre. You know, about me, that that I assaulted people
without any reason, like just going there.
Well, listen, anyone obviously
attacking people willy-nilly.
Listen, the videos are out there anyway. People will know what happened. They can see for themselves.
There's snippets of them out
where they were editing.
Of you making it.
So anyway, obviously
you clarified your position, didn't you, on the previous video? But go on anyway, yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, to cut things short, the police obviously have to do their job, isn't it? Yeah, so when people make, that many people make complaints, especially people who have such a large following, like Kay Hopkins, Tom Robinson, we're talking about people who have over 1 million followers.
Yeah.
So obviously the police have to do their job, so they have to come and interview me and get my side of the story, which they did. They came to me, they asked me for my side of the story, I told them what happened, and that was the end of it. Nothing dramatic as this guy Steve, this shaitan, wallahi, making all big deal that I'm gonna go to court, that they bang me up. And anyway, listen, the point is, brothers and sisters, something very important that you guys have to keep in mind is that why these people are doing this to me, attacking me like this. Is it because I'm someone special? No, I'm not. Wallahi, I'm nothing special. I'm a normal person. I've been coming to the park for years. The reason being, brothers and sisters, and this is a fact, the reason why all this commotion, all this drama has been happening, not just to me, but generally speaking at the park, it's been very tense for the past couple of months, isn't it? Yeah. It's been a lot of drama, a lot of fights, a lot of arguments.
Both sides.
Yeah. And by the way, I'm the first person to admit we make mistakes as well. Definitely. I myself make mistakes.
Definitely.
I make mistakes all the time. I'm not perfect, far from it. With me, what you see is what you get.
Do you learn that from Islam, or is Islam free from your shortcomings?
Listen, whatever mistake I do is for myself. Anything good that I do is from Islam. So, what I was saying, the reason why all these things are happening, brothers and sisters, is for the simple reason that the enemies of Islam cannot stand the fact that they have been intellectually demolished at the park. For years, even way before I came there, Muslims have intellectually neutralized every other way of life or ideology or Islam or schism at the park. This is a fact. And even more so recently, with all these cameras and YouTube channels and everything, where we have been able to push our narrative much better and broader the past few years. So it's reached a lot of people all across the world, from Japan to America, and they can see Australia, everywhere. So the Islam haters, they don't like this. So they will find anything they can to discredit us. And to be fair, sometimes they're right, and many times they're wrong, and just purely being disingenuous and lying and deceitful. And so I thought I'd put that out there. Also, another thing that I wanted to mention, which is very important, because today, wallah, I didn't want to do this today because wallah, I really wanted to focus on my ibadah, and plus when I get hungry and I'm tired, I say things maybe that I might regret. So I'm going to be very careful what I say. But it's very important that we point out, because now it's about name calling. You see, I'm a fair person, and wallahi, I love Muslims wherever they are. We have differences. As Muslims, we always have differences. Whether it be fiqh we can tolerate. Aqidah, we can't tolerate this. As long as there's a valid reason for it. You understand? There are some people at the park, and wallahi, let me mention this again. I'm not someone who like to name call and drop names unless there's a need to do it. And I will do it now because they know who they are. People who have been trying to defame me, to backbite me, to slander me, making, silly jokes about me dropping the soap in the
homophobic jokes.
Homophobic jokes. Yeah. The irony, homophobic jokes. That if I was to do it, Anyway, there's a particular individual who's been coming to the park for a long time. And I don't know, he seems to have some kind of obsession about me, it seems. Making posts, calling the police, calling me an extremist, although I don't know what I've said which has been extreme. Everyone that knows me knows that my aqidah is the aqidah of Ahl Sunnah wal Jama'ah. I don't sugarcoat anything, and I don't go overboard in anything. I don't support any acts of terrorism.
Do you support ISIS?
I don't support ISIS. I have, in fact,
do you support the harming of non-Muslims?
I don't support the harm of anyone. regardless who they are.
Yeah.
And what
Muslim, non-Muslim.
Muslim, not Muslim, whatever.
Okay.
But this individual has been systematically going on and on and on, making these claims, trying his very best to get rid of me from the park. I want to make it very clear to him and everyone else that you are not going to get rid of me. You're not going to get rid of me anytime soon. I guarantee you that. In fact, the more you attack me, wallahi, uqsum billah azim, the more you increase my my appetite and my hunger and my zeal to do this dawah. Although I'm not someone who's anything special, I'm not someone who's at the forefront of dawah. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying when I see these people attacking me like this, yeah, you only reinforce my passion to do this. Now, who is this person I'm talking about? This person, Paul Williams, I will drop his name. This despicable human being, person. Who is Paul Williams? Paul Williams is a person who comes to the park, who has a Christian background, you know, deals a lot of Christian apologetics, things like this. Someone who openly left Islam several times, who attacked Muslims, especially those at the park, including myself, Mama Hijab, Ali Dawa. Someone who has grassed up, and I'll use this word, grassed up other Muslims unjustly and accused them of things which was not true. Brothers like Abdullah Andalusi, who used to come to the park many years ago, and many other things. And by the way, all these things will be exposed, and there will be videos about it very shortly, so stay tuned for that. But I just wanted to give you a shout out for this person, this individual, that his time has now come to an end when it comes to attacking other Muslims, attacking us at the park, and a couple of people out there, whether it be Titans TV, Shaitan TV, Paul Williams, or the Soko Moko, Loco Films, whatever it's called, all of them that have been attacking us, they can continue doing this as much as they like. They're not going to stop us. You're not going to stop our dawah. Whatever you do, whatever you want to try to defame us, it's not going to happen. So I thought I'd make that very clear. Now let me check if there's any questions there. Any questions? So any questions?
Yeah, live comments. Yeah, just start going reading them. Yeah. When we get to our destination, I'll park up and I'll show you how to.
Okay, now go on. Let's see any questions. That's a funny comments here, man.
Any racist name calling one, just I'll check them out.
Okay. Some of the Shias are getting very funny as well. Let me say something to the Shias, yeah? Look, they're Shias. Wallahi, I'm not your enemy. I have family who are Shias, and I want the best for you. I want you to come to Tawheed, to Islam, you know, to give up all these superstitious beliefs that you have about going to graves, kissing graves, licking graves. And I'm saying this with respect, and I'm saying this because I know that's what happens as an ex-Shia.
You still got family that are Shia, yeah?
Half of my family is Shia, practicing Shia.
So obviously you can't hate them. You
I
hate your family.
I don't hate you guys.
You just critique their.
Yeah?
You just critiquing their.
You know, everyone has a right to.
Like the Christians and the non-Muslim critique Islam.
Exactly.
You're critiquing their stuff.
Exactly. So you know, there's you know, don't hold grudges, inshallah. What else is there? But for everyone, for your support. What do you think of SYED? What do you think? It's Paul Williams. Okay. So, questions. Have you been charged? Titans TV, Kalam.
Huh?
Oh man. No.
What's happening, Kalam?
No, I have not been charged. In fact, I'm just basically waiting to go back.
Elaborate a bit on that. They gave you a date back to go back, because once you gave your interview or whatever, they said they're going to look into it and get back to you. So
basically, obviously I can't say too much. Obviously
my ongoing case.
It's ongoing case, you know, and I've got my my solicitor working on it as well. So I'm basically due to come back shortly to the police station. Well, I'm going to be told whether or not it's going to proceed to court or not. So nothing's been decided. You know, it might not even go to court. If it does go to court, I'm very hopeful and positive of the outcome, because any sincere person knows that, you know, really truly, I mean, I didn't do anything wrong.
What are they what are they questioning you, and
Okay.
what is it exactly?
The charges are
Whatever you can legally say.
yeah,
it.
so basically it's a public order offence. A public order offence is anything. Could be, you can stand on the street, say it, and do shout,
jaywalking or whatever.
yeah,
okay.
and that could be a public order offence.
Yeah,
another one was another of the charge was intimidation of witness, where a certain individual, Rafi the kid who I had a little discussion with, you know, felt intimidated by me for some reason, I don't know why. And he felt to press charges about that. So anyway, you know, we'll see how that goes. But I just want to make it very clear to everyone that, look, that I take responsibility for any wrongdoings that I've done.
Yeah, your shortcomings.
My shortcomings, I have shortcomings, wallahi.
Yeah, of course.
You know, Allah knows my shortcomings. You know, we're not perfect.
And you're working on them.
None of us at the Dawa, wallahi, we make mistakes all the time, and we try our best to, you know, fix these problems and these mistakes and stuff like that. So you know, there's nothing more to it than that, to be honest with you. Anything else? Mufti is on the path. Don't you confirm? Why don't you confront the dog Kalam? To be honest with you, Kalam.
No need to name call, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, although Kalam has made videos about me in the past where he, you know, he calls me all kinds of names, stuff like that. You know, to be honest, I don't feel the urge. I mean,
people who do that, they're not your teachers, are they?
And end of the day, look, Kalam is there to push his own agenda, his narrative, and he has the right to do that. To be honest with you, I don't see Kalam as any kind of threat to us. To be honest, we shouldn't feel threatened by Kalam in any way, shape, or form. We should let Kalam do what he likes.
Yeah.
Let him do what he wants.
That's his freedom.
We shouldn't confront Kalam. We shouldn't try to get aggressive with Kalam, because there's no need for that. To be honest,
I don't
with you.
agree with that as well.
We have even many black people expressing concern about Kalam. We have many black people coming to us, supporting us, saying that, you know what, they felt what he did, him and Sarah and that lot, supporting Tommy Robinson. They think that was wrong, and you know, so look, end of the day, let him do whatever he wants. You know, he does his thing, we do our thing. Simple as that. And anything else? So I think
people on both sides know. Yeah, just
please
read
follow
them.
the teachings of Mufti Abu Layth. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Astaghfirullah.
May Allah protect us. Naughty. Naughty. Yeah. Anyway, listen. If any more questions, if not,
Yeah, just read them. There are plenty.
yeah.
Let me just because
Baju saying, are you fasting? Yes, we are, bro. We're fasting in his heat. Wallah, may Allah accept the fast. Alhamdulillah, I'm so happy that Ramadan is here. Wallah, I was planning to take some time off everything anyway. Speaker's Corner, all the videos, anything. Just focus on ibadat, reading the Quran. Because this is the month of Ramadan. This is the month of Quran, where we're supposed to read lots of Quran and make dua for our, you know, for Allah to forgive us and forgive our loved ones and stuff like this. So, you know, unfortunately, this happened now. You know, this,
we need to forgive each other as well. The month of Ramadan. That's how important.
Okay, now since this is the month of Ramadan and forgiveness, let me express my
forgiveness to everyone.
Forgiveness
Muslim,
to anyone,
Muslim, everyone.
Muslim and non-Muslim. If I have offended you in any way, shape or form, if I have insulted you in any way, shape or form, please forgive me. If I have wronged you in any way, shape or form, know that you probably deserved it. But even if you did deserve it, I will still express my regret and apology if I, you know, went overboard maybe in my reply to you. So yeah,
Same here, me as well. If I've offended anyone, hurt anyone, forgive me. and I'm gonna work on my shortcomings.
Well, we got some trolls here.
What they're saying? What they're saying? Read some of them out so people can see.
Abdul, did your cheeks get slapped in jail by the G? Yo, G! No, because I haven't been in jail. And no. So even if I go to jail, no one's gonna slap me in the cheek. Because usually you end up by yourself.
All these homophobic jokes, I thought we passed all of that stuff. The 21st century.
Yeah. So
what's this guy doing, man?
Baba Mijanur Rahman, are you banned from Speaker's Corner? Yes, I'm not banned. I'm temporarily not allowed to go there. Let's put it that way. Until we know what's going on.
Until your case is over, basically.
Until my case is over, basically, for now. I'm not allowed to go there. King Mamba, Assalamu alaikum, brother. There are some screenshots of Paul saying he left Islam. Is this true in any way? Yes, it is true.
What, recently or before, in the past?
No, this is from back in 2014.
What is the issue? Why is brother Paul attacking you? A Muslim brother. Why is he?
Wallahi Sayyid. I'm someone, I have husn dhan, meaning I have good opinion about people, yeah? Especially people who are Muslims or proclaim to be Muslims, from what we see from them, from the outside at least. Paul Williams, and mark my words, wallahi, I wouldn't say this about anyone. The guy, I wouldn't be surprised if he works as an undercover agent for the intelligence services. Why did I say this? It's because he has systematically been attacking us, myself, Muhammad Hijab, and Ali Dawa. The irony of Ali Dawa, the Ali Dawa,
he gets accused of sugarcoating his religion.
Ali Dawa, the brother,
he gets accused of sugarcoating his religion.
Who basically defended Paul Williams before.
I don't talk to Ali Dawa no more anyway.
Yeah. So anyway,
I don't talk to him.
Anyway,
I had a bit of a beef with Ali Dawa.
Anyway, let's keep this about Paul for now. Yeah?
I'm joking.
So anyway, Ali Dawa defended this individual, and he went to attack Ali Dawa as well. He does a lot of things which wallah is shocking, and stay tuned because it will come out, inshallah. I don't want to say too much, but there's a lot of things that people don't know about Paul Williams.
Really?
A lot of things people don't know about him. Obviously, this whole thing about leaving Islam openly. I mean, it's not about just having doubts and you leave Islam. It's about openly you promote your apostasy. It's something that many people don't know about. And in an Islamic governance, historically speaking, whenever someone leaves Islam and then repents and he comes back to the fold of Islam, he's never ever given the same trust as he was before, prior to leaving Islam. Why? Because there will always be a question mark on this individual.
It's like in the UK as well, as a witness. If you got a history of lying, you're not going to be used as a jury. Or, So it's not just Islamic government, it's just life. Now, when you use the word Islamic and stuff, people forget what's the UK law like as well, and the similarities.
Exactly. Amatullah saying, Baba A-Hamid, are the Iranians in Iran taught about the Sunni history and the Safavid criminals? No, sister, they're not. In fact, if you do speak about these things, you're in trouble.
So Sunnis get persecuted in Iran?
Yeah.
Because a lot of non-Muslims equate, like behaviour and Hezbollah and all these terrorist organizations as Islamic, and like put it all us in the same basket. People need to know there's a difference between Iran and Hezbollah and all that. That's terrorist organization and nothing to do with us.
Anonymous Camden, get lost, Hamid. You're the biggest troublemaker in the park, even against Muslims. Naughty. Listen, as I keep saying, I'm not perfect. I make mistakes. I get emotional sometimes, like everyone else. Yeah. But
some people can hold.
One thing that I don't do, and I try not to do, I hope I've never done this, is to wrong Muslims first and foremost. And not only Muslims, but even non-Muslims. Non-Muslims. Like, I shouldn't even say non-Muslims.
When you say it like that, it seems like
you're right. I shouldn't say that.
You have to be very careful what wording how you use it.
Let me say again. I don't want to wrong anyone, because I like to sleep well at night. But one thing I'll tell you, and I'll tell everyone, especially my enemies, is that when you attack me unjustly, wallah, I become like a pit bull. I become literally like a pit bull.
You react.
I will not stop in defending myself. I will not stop in exposing your hypocrisy. I will not stop in defending the truth.
Because like Allah says in the Quran, that if you harm, he didn't say Muslim souls. Any human being, mankind. He meant Muslims and non-Muslims alike, not just Muslims. It's like killing a whole of humanity. So
absolutely,
wordings needs to be very carefully used. Otherwise, people jump on it and
yeah.
You know.
One guy is saying, Hamid, what do you think is the cause of apostasy of Iranians? Wow. Well, very simple. When you have a very polluted version of Islam being pushed in Iran, where you don't know, are you following Islam, which is the worship of Allah Azza wa Jal, or you worship, or is it like a religion of 12 demigods, basically, where salvation comes through them and not Allah. So Iranians, when they see that Islam where they're scholars, not laymen, they're scholars, or going around doing mut'ah with any girl they see on the street.
What is mut'ah for the non-Muslims?
Mut'ah like temporary marriage, and they're using this even for prostitutes.
So that's not from Sunni Islam, is it?
Of course not. They're going even to prostitutes and do a temporary marriage with them. Of course, when Iranians see these things, they think to themselves, "Is this Islam?" Well, I don't blame them. Of course not. Now, what kind of religion is this where even your learned people, even your scholars are doing these filthy acts, going to prostitutes and under guise of mut'ah, temporary marriage?
Because even I've seen some of Tommy Robinson followers using that, these Muslims did do that, because they got confused.
Yeah. What do you think, Abdul Muntaqa saying, what do you think of a Muslim physically assaulting another? Yeah, it's not good. It's not allowed.
A Muslim harming a non-Muslim or a Muslim is not allowed. Not just Muslim, guys. Not Muslim. A non-Muslim.
Right. So, obviously, people are making comments about poor sexuality. Let me make it clear, I don't care about...
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about that.
Let's not talk about this.
Listen, whatever the guy gets up to behind closed doors...
Allah, that's it. We don't talk about that.
Obviously,
because he still is in the day.
He likes making gay jokes about me, dropping the soap.
Homophobic jokes.
That shows his
and like I said, he's a brother in Islam, so let's not forget that as well.
Yeah.
Allah knows what's in his heart. We don't. So, according to him, he's a Muslim.
Yeah.
So he's a brother in Islam, so we can't gang up on him or anything like that. We have to be open.
What is saying, what are you eating today to break your fast? I'm so hungry.
I'm alright, I don't know why.
I'm alright as well.
I haven't felt it yet. Normally it's the first few days.
It's first few days. Once you get over it, that's fine. Yeah. But usually what I do, brother, is that I'll have like what do you call these dates? Sukkari dates. Yeah, they're called sukkari dates.
Sukkari dates very nice,
very
but the
nice.
ajwa ones are held.
The ajwa is
it's
nice.
Medicine. It's medicine.
Yeah, obviously ajwa
is
the best one. But I prefer sukkari dates, to be honest with you.
Sugari, yeah, that one's very good.
Who punched Kalam? I have no idea. If you know
what?
Kalam
got punched? That's false. I never heard of that.
Don't know.
So, if you want to know, stay tuned for the next episode of Speaker's Corner EastEnders. The next episode. It's turned into something like that, isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah.
I'm gonna pull up there, park up there, yeah, because we're here. We're
here?
Yeah.
That's cool.
So I'm just gonna park up there.
Okay.
So let's just read comments and.
Lovely. Wallahi, lovely day today. Wallahi,
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Yeah. Any questions, brothers and sisters? Just keep them coming, inshallah.
Yeah, just you flick through them and.
Where are you from, Abdul? I am originally from Iran.
Ex-Shia.
Yeah, I'm originally from Iran. I grew up in Sweden. I lived in Sweden for many years.
Oh, can you speak Swedish?
Yeah, I speak Swedish fluent. Yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I didn't know that. Allah.
Yeah, and so yeah, I've been in the UK for the past about 14 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is the connection good? Ask them. I hope the connection's good where I am, so we can just park up here. Exit.
Veg samosas or meat samosas? Brother, wallahi, I don't like samosas, to be honest with you. I think you're very greasy, and usually when I break my fast, I like to. To be honest, I don't even eat much during Ramadan. That's why I lose a lot of weight during Ramadan. Well, alhamdulillah, I need
That's
to lose weight.
That's the way it should be, yeah.
Alhamdulillah, I need to lose weight.
Yeah, we all do, bro.
But I tend to eat a lot of fruits, just water, and I'll have a lot of watermelon and stuff. And I like to have suhoor with watermelon And wallah, try this. Get halloumi cheese, and fry the halloumi cheese, and then have it with watermelon. Beautiful, wallah, beautiful. Try it.
What else? Let's see.
NH, how do you feel when Shia turned down Farid debate? Well, that was expected because they know they can't deal with Farid. Farid is an academic. You know, he's not someone that, you know, he's not
someone like us laymen.
Yeah, he's not like me or someone else. Like he's a proper academic.
Salam, brother Farid. Anyway, hope you were doing well.
Assalamualaikum. Hamid, are you Salafi? Wallahi, I follow the Salaf Salih.
All these labels, I don't get it. Wahhabi, Salafi, and all this. This is just to divide people, just create camps.
Yeah.
All, you know, if you cook in a curry, for example, Salafi, Wahhabi, and all this. It's all one. Islam it's under the Islamic flag. You know, it's nothing to do with all these labels.
someone here knows where we are.
Huh? All right.
What you doing here for, bro? Sawab, how do you know where we are, man? How did you find out where we are?
You probably saw.
Nutty.
You know him, yeah? Obviously, I take nothing from that. I just watch him from entertainment. He makes me laugh. I think it's just entertainment value. That's what it is. And you know what I mean?
Eddie Grant, how many days can you not eat for Hamid? Wallah, I can't. Depends. Some days I can't go without food for even a second. Other days, I will have just one meal a day. So I'm very up and down, to be honest, in my kind of eating stuff.
You guys, Insane Kings, Mr. Skeptical.
Sabdu, I read a few comments made by Paul, Sloan, Hashim and Mansour. Does he have issues with them? Yes, he does, and I'll tell you why. The reason why Paul Williams has an issue with Mansour and Hashim is because Mansour and Hashim don't confront me and one or two other brothers at the park. Let me say that again. He has an issue with them for not confronting me, basically. Why? Because, well, I don't know. Like, honestly, brothers, I have no idea if I broke his heart, what I did to him.
Did you ever like...
Why? I swear by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I still can't remember what it was. I think it had to do with... I think what it was is that when he grassed up Abdullah al-Andalusi, beautiful brother, he's in the debate scene as well.
Muslim debate
initiative.
Yeah.
He went to Andrew Gilligan, who's a far-right journalist, working for the Telegraph, I believe, if not mistaken, or Daily Mail, or one of these right-wing newspapers. He told Andrew Gilligan things about Abdullah Andalusi, that he works for the government and he's a spy. And by the way, all these things are going to be exposed anyway. And I was one of the first people to basically pull him up on this and to expose him. Since then, it's about 2-3 years ago, he's basically had it in for me, and you know, he's been attacking me left, right, center. And wallahi, I've left him alone. I haven't said anything about him. The brothers advised me, the elders, Hashim, Mansour, all these brothers, Adnan Rashid, they said, listen, leave him alone, ignore him. Wallah, I listen to them because I respect these brothers. I respect them. People like Mansour, Hashim, Adnan Rashid, wallah, I love these brothers for the sake of Allah. You know, they're older than me, they're more wiser, you know, they know. They say, listen, if you attack him, this might happen. Because the guy already left Islam before, you know, and he's very capable of doing it again, you know. And so I left him alone. You know, I left him alone. Although he was attacking me constantly, he kept attacking me left, right, center. But now, you know, things have gone a little bit out of hand, and he's pushing it now. And I think now is the time where we expose who the real Paul Williams really is. And
exposed, like, what do you mean by exposed? Like, do you know anything that we don't know? His agenda, or exposed, like, in what way? Like,
yes,
yeah,
we've got a few things coming out.
Okay,
check out for that. Sure.
Where's it gonna come out? Sunni Defense? Or?
A few channels.
Okay.
A few channels, yeah.
Okay.
How can I keep? I think this has become like a diet Q&A. How can I keep my gains in Ramadan? Brother, just eat after iftar. Just eat properly. Drink.
Don't stuff yourself.
Yeah, don't stuff yourself.
And eat slowly. What my advice is, that's like obviously generally as well. General advice: eat slowly, get small portions, and eat slowly. And see how much the barakah when you get.
A lot of people they're complaining about the connection. I don't know.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
How's the connection?
Yeah, connection is bad. Hold on, I can see it's yellow.
Alright.
Hold
We're
on,
gonna try to
guys.
get the connection done, inshallah. So yeah. So brothers and sisters, wallahi, this is an advice for myself first and foremost. Is that wallahi the da'wah is going very good at Alhamdulillah Speakers Corner. Very good. And we need to be focused and just, you know, not give in to the trolls and Islamophobes and Islam haters, because they're trying their best to distract us. And wallahi, I'm saying this to myself.
Connection is very bad. Yeah, refresh your connection. How's the connection, guys? Is it alright now or? Because obviously, you know what it is. You know when they ask questions, when they comment, yeah. What it is, the comments, like we're a little bit behind. So always, I've noticed.
How's the connection, guys? Is it good or not?
It says yellow there. Yeah. Hold on a second. That's yellow. Yeah. Let's get out of there and just head towards out there.
All
right. 1 second, guys. We're heading out of this place anyway.
Any question, guys?
But there must be a lot, bro, because of the connection.
Yeah, this whole thing about the
connection is busted. Okay.
Yeah, Salafi. Look, am I Salafi? Look, I believe that true Islam is the understanding to follow the Quran and Sunnah according to the understanding of the Salaf. Now, if that makes me Salafi, then fine, I'm a Salafi. I don't really go around calling myself a Salafi because I believe the word has become a bit tainted due to the fact that many Salafis, and I'll be honest, many Salafis, the way they carry on has given a kind of a bad name where it's become like a separate group, where Salafiyya is not really a group. It's just basically a understanding and a methodology, a blessed methodology, where basically we follow Islam not according to our whims and desires, or according to my Pir Sahib, my Imam or my Sheikh, but according to the understanding, the way according to the Prophet, peace be upon him, understood it, and his Sahaba, his companions, and their followers. So that is basically Salafiyya in a nutshell. So whoever says that he follows the Quran and Sunnah according to this criteria, he is a Salafi. Now whether he wants to call himself a Salafi or not, up to him. He doesn't have to call himself a Salafi. If he calls himself a Salafi, no problem. Anything else? Like, beautiful day today. Wallahi,
yeah, hold on. I don't know what's happening. Is it okay now? Hold on.
Yeah, so Brother Sawab, you were spot on where we were, the location. MashaAllah, very good.
I'm telling you, people are so sharp, man. I'm telling you.
Very sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Arham Khan from India. Assalamu alaikum, brother.
We're still getting comments, yeah?
King Mamba, Brother Hamid, do you have any issues with Brother Shamsi? People make it seem that you do. Okay, I've had this question a few times. Maybe I should answer it here now. I don't have any issues with Shamsi. Allah preserve him. Shamsi.
He's a beautiful brother.
Shamsi and me had a
disagreement like brothers do.
Disagreement like everyone else does. I don't agree with Shamsi on some things. He doesn't agree with me on some other things. End of the day, it's all good. There was nothing like the way some people made it out to be that I hit him and stuff like this, all this kind of nonsense, which is not true. Anyway, so
anyway, that's in the past. He made up.
It's in the past anyway. Shamsi does his thing. You know, we do our thing. End of the day, that's it.
So yeah, we're all right now. The connection's much better. Abdul Hamid make what this? Hold on. I was saying Abdul Hamid. This will make Paul leave Islam, brothers. Hold on, let me just say this. If this makes brother Paul leave Islam, now what does that say about his Islam then? And what about his foundations? Of course, he's not going to make brother Paul leave Islam. If he's gonna be if he's in Islam for friendships and friends and unity and stuff like that, then obviously he's not on the correct path. Islam shouldn't be, you hurt me, this brother slandered me, that brother slandered me, I'm gonna leave Islam. It's not a joke. This is not a joke, brothers and sisters. And so don't think by critiquing someone or having disagreements with someone's gonna make someone leave Islam. That is completely wrong. So don't worry about that.
Exactly.
I'm gonna talk to Brother Paul. I'm gonna advise him. You know, he's gonna advise me. He's an elder. If I do wrong, he'll advise me. He's a brother in Islam.
Listen, end of the day, like he said, that if someone leaves Islam because of what I just said, what did that say about his iman in the first place? But besides that, you see, we have to keep in mind and understand that Paul Williams is a mentally unstable person. Very mentally unstable person. Anyone who knows him from his past will verify this and attest to this. And the reason why I'm doing this, brother, is to make it aware for everyone that when the time comes, and I hope it doesn't, and let me say again, I hope that if Paul, who claims to be a Muslim, and he's a Muslim
he says he's a Muslim, he's a Muslim,
okay.
Story, yeah.
I hope that Allah guides him and guides me, and I hope that he doesn't leave Islam. But because of his past, where he has left Islam openly, and he openly attacks Islam, there's always that chance that it might happen again. You understand?
You're just saying don't be surprised.
So don't be surprised. That's what I'm saying. Don't be surprised if it happens again.
Inshallah he won't. And if people are saying, if you critique someone and whatnot, it's gonna don't critique them or advise them or anything like that because he's gonna leave Islam, that's not gonna work, brothers and sisters. So yeah.
Yeah, of these Mufti Abu Layth comments.
A lot of Mufti Abu Layth
What's going on with these Mufti Abu Layth followers? Naughty.
Alright.
The shaitan.
I was just gonna put one of these in my mouth, man, just now. Talking about Mufti Abu Layth, he's probably allowed that.
If you're following Mufti Abu Layth, you can put this in your mouth. You can drink a Coke.
Really?
And it's all good. Probably, I don't know. That's probably.
Nah, I doubt he would.
That's probably.
I'm just joking about that. I don't know if he said that or not. I was just joking. I don't think he'll say that, but I won't be surprised, man. I won't be surprised.
All right. So anything else?
We got time. We got 1 hour still, so let's just.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know. Like, let's read the comments and stuff. Stay online, guys. Entertain the people. Say, change your hair, bro. Laughing out loud. Sunni Salafi, change your hair, bro. Homo. Astaghfirullah, man. My hair. I don't know why a lot of people goes on about my hair a lot, bro. I don't know why.
But at least you have hair, bro. Naughty.
Why don't you
Simo
confront
A-Hamid, salam from Stockholm, Sweden. Assalamu alaikum, assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Gary Atkins, why are you putting lipstick on? Because I like it, man. This is the 21st century, Gary. So I thought, you shouldn't. Everything goes. We live in the West. Everything goes. Lipstick, cross-dressing, everything goes. Astaghfirullah, I'm just joking, guys.
Yeah.
Maybe it does happen, but not in Islam. And just to be on the thingy, it is. Where is it? Where's the camera? It's just thinking, man. Because I'm fasting, you get dry lips and stuff.
You put this on, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
Lipsol.
Lipsol.
It doesn't go inside your body or anything like that. There's no chewing gum or anything like that. It's just on your lips, just for dry lips.
Yeah.
Because what happened was my lip got burnt once. I went close to near a candle, and I went too close, and it just burnt my top of my lip. And ever since then, there's a mark there, and sometimes I get dry skin there, so I need to keep it thingy.
All right.
Where is it?
About the Hamid, these questions, guys. You ask me questions. What do I think about the bandis? Let's put it this way: they're not the best, and they're not the worst.
Under a leader, make group with the senior members in park. Brother Hijab proposed it.
Abdul
What
Hamid,
happened to it?
where do you pray Tarawih? Wallahi, I
Hamid
pray a
wants
little bit
your
everywhere.
opinion on Kalam.
Everywhere.
What's this? Someone's
All
got
over
the
the
G.
place.
Oh, what's this? Hamid, what's your opinion on Kalam always profiting of Islam? I'm going to give my opinion first, but before Brother Abdul Hamid does. Look, profiting of Islam, people are saying that obviously from a lot of videos from Speaker's Corner, most of them get demonetized. So there's hardly any of earning from the Islamic videos anyway. Same goes with Kalam. The only thing Kalam, in my opinion, I'm giving my side of it, that I think he does, obviously it raises his profile, he gets all the other benefits like the fame, the people, views and all that sort of stuff. So maybe he's not getting actual money, but it does contribute in other ways. So that's why obviously he discusses Islam a lot, because if you go through his channel, you see all the views, majority of the views, anything to do with Islam or people from Speaker's Corner, anything is like Islamic, the views are smashed. It gets a lot of interest, like Islamophobia industry. Why is it so rich?
Absolutely.
There you go. There's your answer in Islamophobia industry. But at the moment in YouTube, anything to do with Islam and whatnot, getting demonetized because the advertisers are very worried and whatnot, because they don't want their their stuff on certain videos. So that's why YouTube come down hard recently. So yeah, and we don't earn a lot of money, like Saudi money and all this sort of thing. Omar, Omar saying all the Dawa channels earning under the Saudi influence. I wish.
Yeah.
If I had backing like that, I could have done so much. I want to do so much, just can't afford it, man. So yeah.
Sabdu, is Hassan Qadri coming back to Speaker's Corner? Hassan Qadri is currently eating the land of Fadak for breakfast, and he's not gonna come back anytime soon. Gary is asking me, bro Hamid, why are you so aggressive at the park? Is it because you're a big guy and can get angry? No. Sometimes I think that most of the times at Speaker's Corner, 99.9% of the time, I'm perfectly calm. It's only once or twice that you see me lose my temper. So let's be fair and not kind of generalize based upon one incident that you saw where I kind of, you saw a different side from me. Let's put it that way. You saw a different side to me. And you have to keep in mind is that what you see on the camera Speaker's Corner isn't necessarily everything that I do all the time. I'm a human being and I have, emotions like everyone else does.
Yeah, the shortcomings. Yeah. Everybody sometimes react in the wrong way. Then we regret it later on. Someone goes, what was it? What, my beard, why isn't it like
Did you refute Mufti Abu Layth on any issues? If you go on Sunni Defense channel, there's been 1 or 2 videos done about Mufti Abu Layth. This naughty shaitan.
What do you think of SYED's weak attempt of a beard? Guys, make dua for me, inshallah, one day, grow in it, man. It's not step by step, I'm not gonna become how does Iman works, up and down, so make dua, man. No need to criticize someone like that and attack them. That's what it is, that's the problem with our people these days, attack people for things like that. What's in your heart? How strong is your Iman? Are you the perfect Muslim? The way you seem to asking, questioning. How long is your beard? Just because you're in a certain stage of your Iman at the moment, and now you're looking down on others? That's disgusting, man. It's disgusting.
Let's unite upon the haqq. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ma deba jazakallah khair. Wala waju. Saying things about kalam, a lot of things about kalam. Wallahi, brothers and sisters, we shouldn't pay any attention to kalam. Wallahi, let kalam do what he likes. I said it before, wallahi, he's not a threat to us in any shape or form. Kalam is someone that he's burned all bridges with everyone, whether it's the Muslims or even the Kemets or even the kind of black nationalists or whatever you want to call them. He's burned all bridges because someone who doesn't stand for anything, and I think Malcolm X said this, the one who doesn't stand for anything will fall for anything. You understand? Yeah. So we don't know where he stands on anything. I mean, he doesn't promote his belief. His whole thing is about critiquing Islam, which is fine. Let him critique Islam. I mean, Wallahi, the stuff that he says is not half as bad as some of the things that other people say at the park. I mean, we all remember this shaitan. Alhamdulillah, he got deported. Alhamdulillah, based upon the video I done with him, he got deported and not let back into the country again. You know, people like him are much worse than Kalam, to be honest with you. You know, Kalam, you know, he tries to
look at the hatreds of some people. Yeah, they hate Islam so much they turned Tan into a prophet. You know.
Yeah. So Ramadan Mubarak, Steve. Ramadan Mubarak to you too and to everyone. Inshallah, may you have a good, alhamdulillah, good Ramadan. May Allah accept it from you. Ameen.
Ameen. Hold on, I was signed in to a wrong account.
Tan got banned. Yes, the shaitan got banned. Alhamdulillah. So, anything else or?
Yeah, hold on a second. Allah bless you both. Ameen. Gary Atkins, Bro Hamid, how do you get hench like that and maintain your bulky look? You look like a strong act.
I eat a lot of food.
I thought Gary Atkins was a non-Muslim for a minute there. Hamid, Raj said Tan is coming back on Sunday. It's confirmed.
Oh, is it? Wow.
Tan's probably Raj is probably joking because if they
is that Raj?
Not Raj, I don't know if it's Raj because if where did this Raj say that? And if Tan gets in just like that and hate preacher like that, they'll open a can of worms. The UK Home Office, then they'll have to let in all sorts of people in. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
unless he got they sent him back because of his other reasons, not for hate preaching or whatever. But let's see. If he comes, he comes. It's not going to be the end of the world. It's not going to be the end of Islam. We're not worried, scared about him. Let him come. So it's not worried. We're not worried.
Even if Tan comes, let him come.
Tom B wants to know again.
Tan is actually good for us, by the way, because the stuff that he says, you know, he's very honest about the stuff that he says. I mean, the whole thing about putting Muslims in concentration camps and everything like that, and he's serious about these things.
Yeah, then did you see how he switched it though? He switched it. He mellowed it down, like he watered it down.
And wallahi, you know what's scary is that people like Raj, Steve, Callum, all these people, they have nothing to say about these kind of comments. In fact, they will justify it and kind of excuse him and say, you know what, there's context, blah blah blah, all this kind of nonsense. The reality is that there is a kind of movement within the far right and Islam bashing that's kind of mobilizing against us, which is understandable, to be honest with you. I mean, if you look at the success that we've had, alhamdulillah, with our Dawa, you know, it's only expected that they would do something as a counter reply. I mean, if they didn't, there would be something wrong. I would be surprised if they didn't do anything. So, you know, these things are just things we have to expect.
What happened? I don't know if someone got that on camera. He said, I want to reduce the 1.8 billion Muslims. I want to shave that number down. I want to cross that number down. So when he started getting pulled up regarding that, he started watering his replies down and carefully, slyly. But the first time when he mentioned it, he goes, I will put them in the gas chambers and whatnot. He did say that. I don't know if it must be on camera. Then when he was repeatedly asked again and again, when he went back home and watched the videos and read the comments, he watered it down and down and down and down.
There's a question from Rada Lada. Hamid, why did you why
don't worry, Tom B, we'll answer your question.
Why didn't you press charge against Tan for the concentration camp comment? To be honest, you see, wallahi, I'm not the type of person, and I've always been like this. I'm not someone who easily goes, please help me. Like, you know, I mean, for me to call the police, there will be a reason for example, something's about to happen, someone's about to get killed, or a terrorist attack is about to happen. That's the only time I will call the police. Otherwise, I will never ever call the police. Why? It's just the way I am.
Some people don't want to grass up.
I just don't feel comfortable waiting 2 hours on the phone to make a statement which won't lead to anything.
The only problem is also another thing as well, like reporting to the police. I've noticed in our community, You know, they're
There's
so
no trust.
scared. They're so scared because once you report something to, obviously if it's terrorism, I don't care, bruv. I will report it straight away.
Look, the thing is, yeah.
But what I'm trying to say, I'm talking about my mum and all that. They're so worried. Nothing to do with terrorism or anything. They're so worried is if you call the police, they'll come to your house. The whole community will see police is coming and going from your just for questioning. They'll give you dates. They're ill. Our parents are ill, man. They can't go to the station up and down. They can't be. This is a month of Ramadan. We don't want. My mum said to me and my whole family today. We don't want no deliveries coming. This is a month of Ramadan. I don't want any deliveries knocking on the door or anything like that. Do you understand? So they don't want, because the hassle that you get, even reporting something, the hassle that you have to go through, the interviews, the questions, it's like the way they question you, the police, the one who's reporting it, it's like you're getting interrogated. So sometimes it's got to do with that as well. The police needs to make it more easier. Like when you report something, they need to make it much more easier. Like maybe via email, I don't know, or a video message. They need to make it easier and not attack the people who are reporting it. So that's one of the reasons. But anything to do with terrorism and all that, bro, direct on the phone.
And also, you know what it is, bro?
Is
that for me personally, I have no trust in the justice system when it comes to defending Muslim rights. Because it's, for the past, I would say 10 years or so, people can virtually say whatever they like about Islam. They can virtually nearly say whatever they like, literally. Stuff that you can't say about other ethnic minorities, yeah? You can say about Islam Muslims. And basically get away with it. So when someone like Tan comes along, like, and, you know, says things like that, you know, I think I feel like as if it's pointless for me to even waste my time going to the police and pressing charge. Although it's wrong of me to think like that, I should really, truly, yeah? But the thing is, I just, you know, I don't have the time, first and foremost. I'm very busy. And by the way, if someone wants to press charges, they should, inshallah. Go and press charges against him. You know, we should play this game with them. The same way they do this to us. They try to pick things we say which might be deemed to be extreme. You know, oh, you know, he's supporting terrorist acts. Or, you know, and they will go to the police and, you know, try.
They just want to see you,
know what, we
in handcuffs in front of everyone, in camera. They will love it.
This is exactly. I was gonna say this. Yeah, this game it's not just the far right that play this game. It's the Shias.
Side, yeah.
The Shias who come to the park, they play this game with me, accusing me of being a terrorist, and everyone knows this.
Use buzzwords, trigger words.
Trigger words, exactly. You know, woo, scare tactics. You know, so.
Because if you keep repeating the same thing over and over again, it sticks. Sometimes mud sticks, they say. Yeah. So that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to dirty the water.
So, I was just saying, there's a saying, what comes around goes around. When you keep throwing chucking stones at people, eventually you will get it back at you. So, you know, for myself personally, when they were accusing me of being a terrorist and stuff like this, what happened? We did a video about them. How they actually support terrorists. Yeah, that was hate preachers.
Killer video, bro.
Hate preachers, hate mongers who support terrorism in Muslim countries in Iraq and Syria, like Yasser Khabith, this vile, despicable Shia cleric.
The guy who supports terrorism and all that, Shia terrorism and all that, yeah. I saw him at Speaker's Corner last Sunday. There's a guy, you know the one on your Facebook? Yes, he was there.
Yeah, I know.
He was there. I'm telling you, he was like with the army uniform. He was like repeating the words he was saying. He was at Speaker's Corner. He's a terrorist.
Yeah.
Well, sympathize or whatever, but he's on the borderline. Police need to watch him. He's on your Facebook wall, isn't he? The one, yeah.
Paul Williams said that you deserve to get arrested. What's your opinion? Listen. Say I did something wrong. Should Paul have said that in the first place? Be honest and be fair. Look at the stuff yourself and ask yourself, did A-Hamid do anything wrong? And even if I did do something wrong, does that warrant and justify going around on social media, you know, on Islamophobic pages, actively working with them, you know, systematically working with them, dropping my name to them, saying how happy he is for me to get arrested? Come on, man. Listen, any person, any Muslim that has taqwa, he has iman, he has al-wala wal-bara, he has love for his fellow Muslims, he wouldn't do something like that. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, there's a guy called Tom B, I think it was. I think he joined us late. He goes, why did you get arrested? Or what was it? What happened? I forgot. Tom B, if you're still there, ask it again. Don't know much about this. Bro, you take long to answer the comments. Bro, we're at the Sun, yeah, and the comments. Remember, we get the comments.
The thing is,
later. It comes late.
Yeah.
They don't understand. It goes when they ask a comment. We get it like you're ahead. Like that's why. Why is there heat between you and Paul?
Why is there heat between me and Paul? I think, like I said to you, it all started when he grossed up Abdullah Andalusi to the far right. But also, I remember one time he made a comment to me about a new jumper that I bought. And he said that, oh, that's very nice. And I remember I took it maybe in the wrong way. Maybe I thought he was flirting with me or something like that. Yeah. So I kind of maybe brushed him away a little bit.
Reacted
maybe
not so nice way.
Yeah. I thought maybe I took it the wrong way. Maybe I thought he was flirting with me or something like that. So anyway, maybe that's what it was. I don't know. But I think what it was is that basically Paul has an issue with someone like me who is strong-minded, you know, open-minded. I say what I think, you know. Like, you know, I told him to his face what I think about him many times. That I think he's very disingenuous and that he's not someone that should be trusted at all. He should be kept away from us. That's why he doesn't like me. So, and
no, I don't do muta. I'm not Shia.
He's mentally unstable as well, by the way. I think.
The Black Lives Matter live at Shia in Iraq. What's that? The kuffar. The one who said the kuffar need to die, yeah, that's not a Muslim. I don't think.
Yeah, these are trolls, by the way.
They're trying to like, I mean.
24/7.
Oh yeah, did you see Ahmed Ali's video regarding on the Somali Brothers channel?
Yes, I saw.
Halha.
Yes.
What's all this about, man? Like in Ramadan, I don't know, man. Like, what's your opinion on that, bro?
Brother Ahmed Ali, yeah, he's a good brother, but he gets emotional sometimes, and you know.
I can vouch for that because he did the same to me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. Obviously, he's not here. Obviously, you know, I don't
speak behind his back, like. But yeah.
All I can say is that, like, I think whatever happened between him and Shamsi and the others, it was really unfortunate. It was silly, to be honest.
One thing I do disagree of him being hit. That was wrong, and so I'm totally against that. As anybody getting hit. Yeah. But Brother Ahmed Ali, he does seem to get emotional. Telling, I remember that video when I saw on Content Over Everything. Put this video up. Content Over Everything. Leon, he says he gives anyone an opportunity what he films, not you record something and he puts it up. So Ahmed Ali got that his wires crossed, and the way he did all that, Brother Ahmed, yeah, if you're watching this, the way you went on that video, wallahi, 99% of the Muslims are not going to be happy of the way you came out and the way you did that. It just doesn't make you look good, and you know people are just going to like hate Islam more. Our action seems to label Islam is free from our shorts and all our bad habits, but people judging Islam, man, over our bad. You see,
the problem is that when brothers get on the camera, they don't utilize their time properly. Instead, they start talking about things which is totally irrelevant and really waste of time, to be honest with you. Like, if I get on the camera, well, I try to utilize it as best as I can, to be honest with you. And I don't like talking about, for example, going up to people saying, you know, why did you put this video up? Why did you put that video up? And they content everything. Leon, I'll be honest, he is one of the most kind of unbiased channels. Although he puts some stuff up that I don't like myself personally, but he can do whatever he wants, you know. Let him upload whatever he wants. We have enough channels on our side, on the Muslim side, so we can't go around telling other people what to put and what not to put. You understand?
Yeah.
We can't do that. We can't do that. If you come to the park, you will get filmed. If you don't like getting filmed,
don't come.
Don't come to the park. Simple as.
And if you can't control yourself as well, don't come.
Was that a aim for me? Naughty.
Naughty.
A-Hamid, we need to resolve our problems with the Shia brothers and live in peace. Wallahi, what is? As Allah is my witness. I believe that living peacefully with Shias is possible. It's possible. Uniting with them, never. I mean, whenever someone talks about, oh, they are brothers in faith, blah, 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 blah. No. We are not brothers in faith. We can live, yes, we have many similar, but by the way, I'm not saying all Shias are kuffar, by the way. Yeah, there are many Shias, I consider them to be Muslim. Yes, I do consider many Shias to be Muslims. I'm not saying they're all kuffar.
Allah is the judge of that anyway.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
But obviously we judge upon what
we
is
can
apparent.
judge,
We judge. I mean, if someone says,
true.
Yo Ali 1,000 times in sujood, I'm sorry, but you don't meet the characteristics of Islam.
Yeah.
So, but when it comes to uniting ideologically, it's never going to happen. But to live peacefully without any conflict, fights and warfare between us, this is something that we can, and we've done. We've had this in the past, and we can do again, inshallah.
I think they don't want. I'm not gonna mention no names really. Those Shias, they don't want basically you guys to critique their stuff. They just want you to leave it alone. That's what it is. They want you to leave the Shia stuff alone. Don't expose their stuff. Yeah. That's what they want, really.
Yeah, well, I mean that's not going to happen, is it? I mean, everyone critiques everyone these days. I mean, what they critique us. I mean, the whole Shiism is a reaction to Khawarijism. There wouldn't have been any Shias if it wasn't for the Khawarij in the first place. They're just a reaction sect. So, and the whole kind of Dawa evolves around putting shubahat in Muslims, putting doubts in Sunni Muslims. Basically confronting Sunni Muslims and pushing their narrative. It's nothing to do with, giving doubts to Muslims, calling to Tawheed and stuff like this. It's all about...
I want to make someone a moderator who comes regular. I think Brother Abdi, you know him? Do you know him, Brother
Abdi?
He's alright, isn't it?
Assalamu alaikum, yes.
I'm going to make you a moderator because I trust you, so I'm going to make you a moderator.
Salam, do you take anabolic steroids? Naughty. If I did, do you think I'm going to say it here on live Q&A? No, I don't think.
I made Brother Abdi a moderator. I'll make other people as well. As soon as I get to have faith in you. Please, though, even the moderators, don't start deleting people willy-nilly. I like to give the non-Muslims a chance, even if they swear, curse. Give them like at least 1 or 2 chances. On the third one, any racism or anything like that, they're out.
Yeah.
So yeah. What else,
guys? I'm just skimming through the comments because some of the comments.
Yeah.